Welcome back everyone, and welcome to my chocolate bar. Today we are going to make homemade chocolate. I have not been sponsored by any of the products in this video. Everything has been purchased by me. The main ingredient we need are cocoa beans. These ones have come from Chocolate Alchemy. Ecuador Trinitario Rainforest Alliance Certified Organic 2013 crop. We also need cocoa butter, natural Dominican Republic certified organic fair trade cocoa butter. And we will also be adding some white sugar. An essential piece of equipment is a Premier Wonder Grinder. This is a grinder designed for wet foods and is perfectly suitable for grinding cocoa into chocolate. Make sure to keep notes on all the chocolate you have made. Let's start a fresh notebook. The book we're looking at is Chocolate, Become a Bean-to-Bar Expert by Dom Ramsey. And an essential book to have if you're going to be making lots of chocolate is The Science of Chocolate by Stephen T. Beckett. I'm making a fairly small batch, so I'm going to weigh out 400 grams of cocoa nibs. And we are making a 70% dark chocolate. Use an oven pan to roast the beans. And we are roasting at 250 degrees on the convection setting. We roast our beans for 10 minutes before taking them out and giving them a stir. After another 10 minutes, take them out and stir again. After 20 minutes into the roast, we're going to take a few of the nibs and start to taste them. Taste each one separately and note the differences in how they taste. They are starting to develop their flavors. Some are cocoa, some are cream, some are bitter, some even taste a little bit like strawberry. After 5 minutes, we taste them again. After 30 minutes, I'm satisfied with this roast, and we will stop the roast. Now we will put these into the grinder. And I also have a little helper. Before we add our nibs, gently heat up the rollers with a hairdryer. You can see some chocolate in there from a previous batch. That is perfectly fine. I'll explain this later in the video. We also apply some heat to the drum of the grinder. Turn on your grinder and apply some more heat to those rollers and to the inside of the drum. Tighten the post in the middle. And begin to slowly scoop in the cocoa nibs. I see somebody is doing a lot of sampling already. Gently scrape the rollers with the spatula and apply some more heat. This will help to warm up that chocolate. Continue to apply some heat to the drum. The chocolate is starting to get much smoother already. I also add about 2 tablespoons of cocoa butter. As you can see, the rollers are starting to get nice and slick as the cocoa butter melts. Gently scrape off the sides of the rollers. After about half an hour, it's time to add the sugar. Here's the formula for how much sugar you need. If you're not very good at math, that's okay. Just remember this formula, write it down, and keep it handy with you at all times when you're making chocolate. So for 400 grams of cocoa nibs, we need 171 grams of sugar to make a 70% dark chocolate. As you can see, our chocolate becomes coarse again. We need to grind our chocolate for many hours. The reason why we grind for so long is to reduce the particle size of the chocolate so that it has a nice mouthfeel. And also we want to drive off any bitter and astringent flavors that might be in the cocoa. After 6 hours, we check on our chocolate. We scrape down our rollers again and the sides of the drum. And we can also taste it to see how it's coming along. So now I let it grind through the rest of the day and also through the evening, and I will come back the next morning to see how it's doing. So after 19 hours in total, the chocolate is beautiful. It looks good, smells good, and tastes good. Now we're ready to take it out of the drum. After you unscrew the top post, the drum lifts out very easily. Scrape off as much chocolate as you can off the rollers. Try to remove as much chocolate as you can from the drum. I usually temper the chocolate, but that is a whole other process for another video. This batch will be eaten quickly, so I will just pour it out and let it set as is. Here, try some. Good. The flavor is rich and dark with very little bitterness. The drum is not perfectly clean, but that is absolutely fine. We will just put our rollers back and it'll be ready to go for next time. When we make chocolate at home, we want to keep this as simple as possible so we can repeat it quickly and efficiently. I have been making chocolate this way for many years. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please subscribe if you would like to see more. See you later.